Hello, welcome to Awakening with Nina and to this mid-December energy update. Now, before we get into the energy update, I'm so sorry that I haven't really been much on lately. It's been so much to do here, and it's Christmas time and there's a lot of stuff that needs to be prepared for Christmas. I celebrate Christmas, so there you have it. So I haven't really been doing much work. Or not work, I don't work as such, but I haven't shared so much. So I'm hoping that will change, but that's kind of why I haven't been able to make the meditations videos and stuff that I wanted to do, because just one thing after the other. And another thing that I've been feeling lately that I think is also very much in the collective is diving into speaking up, diving into stepping into your truth, that kind of thing. So I've been working on that as well on a personal level. So that's why. So sorry about that, people. Anyway, so let's get into the energies of mid-December. As I said, I feel like it is a collective thing. The thing about speaking your truth, standing in your truth. And as I have been talking about previously as well, is that I feel that a lot of truths are coming to the surface. It's kind of the last of the old masculine energy coming to the surface, as we can see in the news, that are, it's no secret that the old masculine energy is taking up a lot of space in the news. And so, but I feel like that is just kind of the last hurrah, as I've been talking about for a long time. And in that process, we are being rattled, the submerged truths, or truths that has been put a lid on, or secrets that you haven't spoken out will come to the surface now to be released, as in said out loud. So I feel like many of us are going through stuff with our throat chakra. You might be having a lot of colds, one after the other this entire fall, or you might feel like you're on the verge of getting a cold, but it's never really blooming. It's never really going anywhere. It's just kind of halfway. You're coughing a little bit. You're a little bit snotty or something like that, and nothing really happens. That for me is a very strong indication that there is something going on within your communication chakra system, or your communication energies, that is in need of some looking into. And for me, I feel like that has very much to do about you stepping up, you speaking your truth, you standing in your truth, and actually revealing whatever secrets that has been put a lid on for a long time. Not necessarily revealing them to others if you don't feel comfortable with doing that, but revealing them to yourself, speaking them out loud, writing it down, letting it all come to the surface to be felt through and then released. Because this is the time for unveiling, okay? I feel like the unveiling is very important. Unveiling the truth, and also the truth as to the truth of the universe, the truth of who we truly are. I feel it has been for a long time a nudge from spirit that more and more people are to share this knowledge. And it is important that if you believe in it, if you believe that we are a spiritual being having a human experience, if you believe that there is something bigger than yourself out there, if you believe that there is an energy field, that there is a God, or and all that is energy, a good energy, a loving energy out there that is non-physical, then I feel it's very important that we share that, okay? So that I've been feeling this nudge for a long time. And they are also saying, being your own guru. You can follow spiritual teachers, and you can follow information that you find online. You can read books, but you don't have to agree with everything one person say. You can take a little bit from there and you adjust it to where you feel like you're comfortable. But the main thing is that we share the basic knowledge, which I believe all spiritual teachers and all religions have. And that is that there is something bigger than ourselves. There is something non-physical out there. Death is not the end of life. And I think that if we can at least get that, out there to people who are still in the dark or still not believing, Not that we're going to ring doorbells or run out and convert everybody, but just staying in the light and sharing our own experiences. And then it will be up to them if they want to listen, if they want to be part of it, if they want to learn more about it. That's up to them. That's their choice, right? But I feel it's if it is truth that's lying within you, that is not being spoken, then that creates an energy that gets pushed down in you, okay? You need to speak your truth no matter what. So don't be afraid to speak that truth. And then other people will speak their truth, whether they believe in something or not. And it's equally beautiful. I mean, if that's something they have chosen not to awaken and not to experience any form of spirituality, then that's equally beautiful. Then they must be allowed to, do their experience. There's no better than or worse than. But for those people who are maybe meant to awaken or maybe meant to hear that knowledge, they need to hear it from somewhere, and that's why it's so important that we who understand that knowledge share that knowledge with them. So also this time we're getting into, which is December and a holiday season. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. Not everybody on the planet are Christians. They celebrate Hanukkah or other kind of celebrations. I'm sorry, I'm not into all the different names of the different celebrations, but it is a holiday for pretty much everyone. And so it's a time for people to come together, for families to come together. And for those people who don't have families, who have lost someone, who are missing someone, or who are not on good terms with their family, or are living alone, those kind of things, they need that extra magic and extra love and extra care around this time. Everything is a choice and nothing happens by chance, yes. But at the same time, I feel like many of us, or many of you watching this channel, are meant to share the message of the all that is, the message of love, the message of we are more than just the humans, we are more than just the physical. And if you are that kind of person, then you are someone who probably has filled up with a lot of light inside of you. Maybe you're working as a healer, maybe you're working with tarot cards or oracle cards, maybe you're working as a teacher, for all I know, but you are that's a choice you have chosen to come here and to share that knowledge. And you then have that light within you. You have filled in so much light that if you feel like you're lacking energy, then don't. But if you feel like you have the energy, then allow that energy to spill over to someone in need at this time. This is the time of magic. This is also the time where I feel many people are very close to the master teacher Jeshua, or Jesus, who many people call him, and the Christ consciousness, which is, you can call it the Christ consciousness, or you can call it the universal consciousness, call it what you will. But that kind of beautiful, loving consciousness that everyone can benefit from, right? It is the time of connecting to that, and I feel many people are kind of seeking that magic, if you will, at this time. So that's something to step into. And for us, I'm thinking, I'm feeling like my feeling for this end of December is that it's going to be quite light. It's going to be quite, easy is maybe not a good word, but it's going to feel lighter. It's going to feel more magic. It's going to feel more filled with light, is what I feel. And it's a matter for us to, let's just get into my throat just a second. That means they're trying to tell me something. Okay. Sorry. I'll have another throat pastel just so I don't cough on camera. But It's really getting to my throat again. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I get it. Thank you. You can remove that feeling now. Okay. Okay, so what they're explaining to me and showing me is that the light of the universe, or the Christ consciousness, if you will, is helping with the process of unveiling a lot of, shall we say, low vibrational energies. And that is happening on the collective and is also happening individually. So if you are feeling something kind of stuck here in the throat, you're coughing a lot, or you're feeling like your throat is very irritated, or your ears are ringing, or something going on, you know, as a feeling of cold. Invite the Christ consciousness, into help to look at it, because it can be a process that's quite hard. It can be a process where old, very deep wounds will be coming to the surface, because unfortunately there are many people in this world who have been molested as a child, who has experienced rape, who has experienced sexual harassment, who have experienced being bullied because they have a different sexual orientation than most people. You know, all of those kind of very deep wounds, also bullying or physical hurt, physical shock on the body, maybe being in a car crash, those kind of things will come to the surface if they have not been released yet. And it will show up now, I feel, very much in the throat. Okay. Lately, I have been feeling it so much in my throat. And of course, I've been working on my own thing, but I've been feeling, and also comes up in readings, that there is so much about revealing the truth, standing in your truth, speaking your truth, and also being truthful to yourself about what has happened to you in this life. Okay? There's no more hiding it. It has to come out somehow. That energy cannot be stuck in your physical form. And so they're asking us to bring the Christ consciousness, or ask Jeshua to help you if you believe in him, or whomever you believe in, Archangel Michael or Raphael or Gabriel, you know, anyone who can help you to look at it, because you don't have to do it alone, is what they're saying. Okay. And so I feel like they're really pushing us to do this job. They're really pushing us to do it. And I didn't see the whole video, but I just saw the headlines of a video that Eckhart Tolle posted not so long ago, saying that you needed to do this work before 2023. I don't know why he says that. Maybe there's some information he has gotten on that. But I feel the push from Spirit. I feel the push to really reveal all the hidden stuff within our physical form now and let it out. And I feel the reason for it is because there is something brand new coming in 2023. And in order for us to be able to integrate that light, that very high frequent light that's probably coming in, and maybe some new information as well, in order for our physical forms to be ready to integrate that light, we need to have worked out and released the lower vibrational energies. Okay? And that's why I'm feeling the push from Spirit on doing that work, if you will. Okay, so let's see. So that was kind of the individual, but also kind of on a collective level that I feel this is happening. It's the reveal of the truth, the unveiling. And I'm still feeling the calmness, especially after the 21st of December. There is a sense of calmness. I am already feeling it. Okay. So there is something about being given a break, but I feel like we need to do this work up until then. So if you can, from this mid-December, today is the 15th, I'll post this on the 15th of December. if you can see if you can set aside the time now up until the 21st of December to really get into this work, really pull the energies into your throat chakra and the surrounding chakras and revealing your truths, revealing your wounds, really for yourself, first of all. If you need to actually speak up towards somebody else, you do that. I needed to do that, and I did that. And even though it may not have resolved everything that I wanted it to be resolved, it felt good because I finally put it into words. I finally spoke up about it, okay? And that released something within me. It changed something in my energy field. And that's exactly what I needed. So if you can do that now up until the 21st, I feel like after the 21st until a little bit into January, we're going to get somewhat of a break, a holiday, a true holiday, where things are going to feel lighter and brighter. But in order for that to happen, as I said, you need to release some of these lower energies, and you need also to open up your heart and allow this light and this beautiful calmness to come in. If you're fighting it, if you're constantly, you won't allow it in. So you have to, of course, sit down, sink down, not have too much on your plate, be in spaces where you're able to receive this as well. But I also feel like it's going to come natural for you. It's going to come like, yeah, I just feel like, nah, I'm not going to do that right now. I feel like just taking a walk, or I feel like just curling up in the sofa with a cup of tea and do absolutely nothing. It's going to feel like you want the calmness, okay? And it will give you the space. I feel it's like they're pushing the pause button or something. That's the feeling I'm getting. So, yeah. By the way, do you like my Christmas ornaments here? It was just something fun that I found today that I wanted to wear. Anyways, yeah. Now I want to do something different today. I haven't done it in a while. I want to pull some cards actually to see if they're, and doing it that way today and finding out if there's something else Spirit wants me to talk about. I can connect and I can meditate and do that, but it's just fun sometimes to do there was one that just popped on up. Yep. It's just fun sometimes to use the cards. So that's what I'm doing today. These are the Energy and Spirit Oracle, by the way. So this is the card that came up. Attachments, longing and desperation. Okay. I'm seeing this web here, and I feel like that's the web of the Matrix almost. Of this, yeah, of these things that's going to be unveiled now. Okay, and there might also be a web of connections throughout the planet regarding. Yeah, I have had this feeling for a long time. There's going to be some reveals coming regarding abuse of children, I'm sorry to say. But there is some sort of web, that is connected with some powerful people. And I feel like that's going to be revealed. So that's just something that I feel. But the longing and the desperation, I feel the longing for companionship, or the longing for being a part of something bigger. And that might be, of course, you who are watching, I don't know, but it might also be the people out there who are a little bit in the dark, who needs that light right now, It's a time to give light to those who need it the most, right? And so I'm feeling that longing and desperation for someone to belong, for someone to feel seen, for someone to be heard. So it might be an invitation from Spirit to actually just share more of that light to those who are feeling that longing and desperation. And attachment, that's also what I said regarding us working on our throat chakra. It might be attachments to old wounds that is in need of letting go. Okay? One more card, Spirit. I'm going to pull one card here. Animal totems, animal energy, and powers. Beautiful card there. Oh, okay. I have not heard that before. That's very interesting. I'm hearing that the animals are being healed now. Oh, wow. Okay, so what they're showing me here is they're showing me that, you know, the animals, they don't have any resistance when it comes to receiving the light. The animals don't have any egos telling them that, no, you shouldn't receive that, or no, you shouldn't do that. They just are, they just do. So for them, it's natural to receive the light in. And so it's actually easier to heal an animal than healing a person, because a person has so many barriers and might be kind of defensive. But animals are very open to the light and open to receiving the light. So it is, I feel like what they're saying is that there's some sort of massive healing of the animals of the planet. That was very interesting. I've never seen that before. So, I mean, we know from research through many years as well that being around animals is very healing for human beings. I mean, animals are being used in different kinds of therapy. Horses are being used, cats and dogs are being used, dolphins are being used, you know. So, so the energy, because the energy that they have is so pure, and of course they're full of that healing energy because they don't have any resistance. But I'm feeling that, so that has been going on for a long time, but what I'm feeling now is that it's going to be an enhancement of that healing energy for the animals. That is very interesting. And I've been talking about that before as well, that, you know, they have planted different crystals and they have worked on the crystal grid also on the planet. And that is now, of course, emanating a lot of healing frequencies out. And also they have activated the 5D grid on the planet, so that's also emanating out a high frequent light. And the animals are the first ones to actually accept it into the physical form and to receive it because they don't have that resistance. So that's very interesting. Okay. So I feel like what they're saying with that as well is that it will be even more beneficial for us to be around animals now. Around nature, of course, but also animals, because they understand that healing. They actually understand the universe almost far better than we do, because of the ego is the one that's coming in our way all the time. And, you know, I feel like, you know, many people look at the ego as the devil, and I understand that part. I understand that people feel like the ego energy in general of the planet is kind of what we would call hell or the devil. But at the same time, it wasn't designed that way originally, you know, so you can't really, you can't blame the designer, first of all, and you can't blame the ego itself, because it was always trying to do the right thing. It was trying to protect the human, but it got caught up in the fair energy, and the fair energy grew, and then people started taking advantage of that. And so, you know, here we are. But it wasn't originally designed that way. But the ego is what's stopping us from receiving this beautiful energy and receiving the healing, you know. And the only way we can receive the healing is when we quiet the mind, we quiet the ego, and we open up to receive. It's actually that simple, but also that hard, because the ego will chatter all the time. So that's something to work on, as well as what I'm feeling they're trying to say. Anything else? Okay. They are talking about clear quartz crystals. Okay. Oh. I have never heard this before, but this is very interesting. They're saying, I don't know if this is correct, but that's what they're saying. I have to convey what they say. The clearer the crystals that we have, the higher frequent energy. Okay, I have to convey it. So the clear crystals, or the crystals that you can see through, have a higher frequent energy in them. They're less dense, is what I'm feeling they're saying here. I have to convey what I get. So, so they're asking us to use clear quartz very much, and also all the clear crystals will have a very high potent energy right now and might benefit you in your healing process, in your awakening process, and also in seeing things clearly, your clairvoyance. Anything else? The color white, the color silver and gold. Okay, so clear crystals and also the color white and silver and gold will also help you. So if you can wear those colors, if you can have those colors around you, that will also benefit you on your journey. Okay, so white, silver, okay. So white, silver, and gold are also very high frequent energies. So I'm guessing also selenite and the snow quartz, maybe gold and silver purite, those kind of crystals also have a high potent energy, if I understand them correctly now. Okay. They're asking us to surround us with those colors and those crystals. So that's kind of what I'm conveying then, since they're saying. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Okay, so I'm feeling both Michael and Metatron behind me, and they are kind of, they're kind of holding me. Okay, they're giving me this wall of protection behind me, and they're kind of holding me up. So that when they do that to me, it's because they're trying to say that they're here and they're supporting us and they're holding us. And Metatron and Michael are very present at this time. There is something big going on, people. I feel like there's... It's like this... It's like the veil is going to be ripped away all of a sudden, or... like we all are just going to awaken just like that. Or there's just something big going on. And I cannot get my... I can't get the details around it, but it's just a feeling I have. That there is just something massive going on, energy-wise and spiritual-wise, awakening-wise. Like they're saying that you're here, you're home, it's done, you're... not that I'm saying that we're all going to travel home, you know, you decide when you go home, but it's like I'm feeling safe, I'm feeling held, I'm feeling loved, I'm feeling secure. I'm feeling like everything is going to be okay. Okay? So that's the feeling they're giving me. And I hope that you can feel that energy through the video now. I'm asking them to give that to you as well. It's a massive, massive feeling. Something big is happening. But I'm feeling their security. I'm feeling their support, their strength. And they're giving me that strength and that energy. And so I'm asking them to give that to you as well, for you to feel it. It's like they're saying that they're kind of taking us into their arms like that and saying, it's okay. You're safe now. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm feeling loved, I'm feeling secure and safe and at home. And like everything is going to be okay. That's what I'm hearing. Everything is going to be okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. I hope that you feel it too. Yeah. So I feel like what they're saying is that, you know, take that feeling with you into this holiday. Celebrate the light. Celebrate Yeshua if you believe in him and want to. Christ consciousness, universal consciousness. and stay just in that beautiful energy of this light and this support that I'm feeling right now. And know that you're safe. Know that everything is going to be okay. And trust in them. Ah, yeah, there it was. Trust. Trust, trust, trust. They're here. It's real. You're safe. You're going to be okay. You are loved. You are light. Having a human experience. Enjoy the journey. Okay? Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy this break after the 21st. Do the work up until then. Ask their support. Ask for this beautiful energy to come with you into whatever it is that you need to release right now. And just enjoy this holiday. Stepping into this beautiful energy of light and joy. And as soon as we do that, it will fill us up and it will emanate out to everybody else. So we don't have to worry about giving either. We only have to worry about receiving, right? Yeah, I think I want to stop it there because this is such a beautiful energy. Yeah, I feel like that's all I have, people. I'm wishing you all a beautiful, beautiful holiday on whatever kind of way you choose to celebrate this holiday. And I don't know when I'm going to come on next. I was planning to at least make a video of me walking outside because we got snow and it's so beautiful. It's hanging on all the trees and everything. So I'll see if I can make a video soon about that. And I'll just be back when I can. And I'll be back at least before New Year's to look at the January energies and then the energies of the new year. But, you know, after up until then, I'll just have to wing it because I don't know when I'm going to have time or when it's going to be possible for me to jump on. But thank you so much for being part of this channel. And if you want to support the channel, then give it a thumbs up and share the videos with friends because that's the only way for this channel to grow. Since I'm not on that often, it's very difficult for this channel to grow. So I would love for people to be able to hear the messages from Spirit. So if you want to help, then you do that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm wishing you all the best for this holiday. Thank you so much for being with me today. Much love. Bye.